Once there was a girl named Anne Frank. She lived in Frankfurt, Germany, with her sister Margot, her father Otto, her mother Edith, and her cat Morgie. Anne had many friends in school. Her best friend's name was Liz. She had many secret admirers. Meanwhile, Anne's sister Margot was very quiet and shy. Margot was very studious. Meanwhile, Anne loved to pick the legs off of flies. Anne loved to write, so on her 13th birthday her father Otto gave her a diary. She hoped of becoming a writer or a journalist someday. One day the Franks received a letter from the German order. Margot was to report to a concentration camp. Mrs. Frank was not going to let her little girl go. So the Franks quietly moved into a hiding place. They were to hide at Miep and Eli's house at 263 Prinsengracht. They called their hiding place the Secret Annex. Margot followed after with her bicycle along with her friends. The Van Dans hid there too. They too were hiding because they were Jewish too. Mr. Van Dan, Mrs. Van Dan, Peter Van Dan, and his cat Mushy. Anne and Peter became good friends. Anne loved Peter very much. They used to go up to the attic and look out the window every night. Through the window you could see a tall tower with a cross on the top and a bell that tolled every half hour. But sometimes all that you could hear and see were bombs and gunshots from the Germans and American allies that were bombarding Germany. The Franks and Van Dans could not go out to buy food, so they had stocks of food in their hiding place. They had 60 pounds of corn, 60 pounds of beans. They had so much beans, Anne was swimming in beans. But when the food was in shortage, they had to eat rotten lettuce and rotten potatoes. This made them very sick. Yuck. The Secret Annex did not have a bathtub, so they took turns taking baths in a metal wash bath. But after 24 months in hiding, the Gestapo were led to the Secret Annex, and the Van Dans and Franks and Mr. Dussel the dentist were sent to a concentration camp in Auschwitz. The Franks, Van Dans, and Mr. Dussel arrived in Auschwitz by train.